Part Zero of Herein is Love by Reuel Howe. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Bill Mosley. Herein is Love, a study of the biblical doctrine of love in its bearing on personality, parenthood, teaching, and all other human relationships, by Reuel Howe. Part Zero, Preliminary. About the author. Reuel Howe is recognized as one of the foremost counselors in America in the field of personal relationships. The authoritative conclusions growing out of his research are presented in this book with earnestness and understanding. He was born in the state of Washington and received his B.A. degree from Whitman College in Walla Walla. From the Divinity School of the Protestant Episcopal Church, Philadelphia, he received the degrees of S.T.B., S.T.M., and S.T.D. He was ordained in the Protestant Episcopal Church in 1929 and 1930. Whitman College and the Chicago Theological Seminary have each honored him with the Doctor of Divinity degree. In 1931 he became vicar of St. Stephen's Church, Ellesmere, New York. Then, for about 20 years, he was on the faculties of the Divinity School of the Protestant Episcopal Church, Philadelphia, and the Protestant Episcopal Theological Seminary in Virginia. In both of these situations he developed a program of clinical pastoral training to prepare the clergy to minister to the needs of people. He has served on many important committees and boards, and has lectured extensively both in America and abroad. Presently he is the director of the Institute for Advanced Pastoral Studies in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, a post-ordination training center for ministers of various denominations who have been in the ministry for at least 3 years. He takes part in many significant educational programs outside his denomination. One of Dr. Howe's major interests is in the correlation of the insights of theology with those of the social and medical sciences. The enthusiasm with which his lectures and books have been received points to his popularity as a thinker and writer. About this book. Quote, God created man to live in relation with the world of things, with himself and with his fellow men, and to live in these relationships in such a way that he will grow in his relationship with God, end quote, writes Dr. Howe in this meaningful book. He describes the true significance of Christian fellowship and how it can come about and exist. Living responsibly by giving ourselves to one another, parent to child, child to parent, pastor to congregation, congregation to one another, church to the world. Only in living out the word of God's love in human relationships can we experience the love of God. Dr. Howe wrote this book at the request of the Division of Christian Education and the Division of Evangelism of the American Baptist Convention. It grew out of a series of lectures he presented at a national conference on Christian education at Green Lake, Wisconsin, on the subject, Growth in the Christian Fellowship. It is intended that this book be used in study groups such as parent groups or parent-teacher groups. Pastors and students of the church will gain new insights from it. Moreover, any individual who is truly interested in the Christian life will find that it is addressed to him. Forward. This book was born out of a living encounter with the members of the Christian Education Conference, to which I lectured at the American Baptist Assembly at Green Lake, Wisconsin, in August of 1958. As I stepped to the speaker's rostrum to begin my first lecture to that group, and my first to so large a group of
Sample complete. Ready to continue?